Good morning. It is, what is it? It is January 2nd. Happy New Year, you guys. Wednesday, January 2nd. We have some forward movement today because we have a new universal year, which is 12, and a new universal month number, which is 13. And of course, it is the first month of the year. So we have 12, 13, and 1, which is pretty much 1, 3, 4. Okay, and numbers for today are 2 and 15. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. All we're missing is the change, and that's coming. Capricorn season, we're going to be working on that. So 2 is about balancing out. It's about harmony and teamwork. That's kind of how my mind works, guys. Like thoughts and sentences kind of run into each other and melt into each other. That was like the first time ever I've heard what goes on in my mind. Now you guys all know that's kind of what it's like. It's like a train yard with all kinds of sentences that just run around and bang into each other and cut off, and it's kind of crazy. Okay, so the other number we have is 15, and that's 6. So this is a day to give care, to help someone heal, working together on healing, doing what you love with someone else. You guys both doing what you love. This is the last time. Uh-oh. My cards are dying. They're bending in half, and I know I'm going to be mourning them shortly. Oh, bam. And there it is. Oh boy. Some of you guys had a literal blast this New Year's. Something happened that like the walls came crumbling down around you. This change of reality as you knew it, possibly and most likely somebody you knew passed or pet passed. For me personally, it was a pet. For a lot of you guys, something was completely done, and you know, it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard. I know mine was only a cat, but I loved that cat. I really loved her, and it was just so sad to see her, you know, staring into my eyes. And I looked at her and I thought, well, obviously she's not meant to make it into this new year. She's not supposed to ride this new timeline with the rest of us. So, you know, that's how I'm dealing with the cat situation. I'm very, very sad. I miss her and I love her, and she'll always be in my heart. But I realize that she's of this 3D consciousness, and she doesn't belong on the higher timeline with us. And that's, I almost want to call it natural selection if you want to be scientific about it. So a lot of us lost something. We could have experienced the death of a pet or a loved one, or we could have had a huge fight and a breakup, a divorce. Some of us could have got fired. Some of us could have lost something really big to us, if it was a belief or a home or a friend, or a lot of us are grieving something. Something definitely happened that's making us have to look at something different. This is a awakening. This is opening our eyes. And being a new year, what this is doing is this is opening our eyes to the future, our destiny, okay? What is our purpose in this world? So for a lot of you guys, you're in the midst of this, what seems to be a total nightmare. Okay, and it's really, really hard to deal with. It's taking all your energy and your willpower to deal with this. And the thing is, people just don't know what to do. I'm seeing this all around me, okay, on the news, on Facebook, on TV, in person. The people I'm running into, they're experiencing these moments, and they're telling me about other people having these tower moments. I mean, Uranus is really working hard here, that Uranus component. So a lot of us are feeling distracted because of this, or people are having a hard time paying attention to anything else because this energy, this tower energy, threatens to consume them at the moment. Okay, so they are lacking in discipline at the moment. They're not grounded. They're having issues being grounded. What is this? Did this fall out? Okay, I'm not going to trust it. If it's supposed to come out, it will pop out of the deck. Okay, it does want to come out. Oh. Okay, we have the Strength card. Okay, the thing about the Strength card is it can be being brave. Wow. Now they're all coming out. My hair's just stood up. Okay, you have to be brave. No matter what happens, the law of attraction, okay, you can even apply it to this situation. This is, oh shit, okay, and then you go, oh well, this was meant to be. It is what it is, okay. You have to accept the reality of the situation. You have to be brave and face it. Like what I do, like I said, is first I realized that she was not, my cat was not meant to go into the next world with me. I want to cry, I want to scream, but this is the reality. And for a lot of people, this is emotional intensity, okay, and continuing on, even with this heartbreak, this pain, this loss or trauma that you recently experienced. You are holding your head high. It is a brand new year, okay? It is a brand new year. It's probably about that time to nurture yourself and give yourself some care. Now, the other four cards that fell out, I'm shaking right now, guys. Energy download, it feels like. Whew. Anyways, Ace of Swords. This is recognition, new beginnings. This could be about focus, like somebody's communicating to you about something, or you communicating to somebody about something. For some of you guys, that the ones who fought and broke up, this could be maybe getting closure in that situation, or communicating with this person and coming from a place of compassion, because you recognize that they came from a place of fear, anxiety. Whatever happened, it was almost like a snap reaction. I mean, literally snapping. That was, to me, this almost feels like that T-square that's going on with the North Node, the South Node, and the tip. You see, it's a triangle, right? And the two bottom, the North Node and the South Node, are creating this triangle with Uranus, and Uranus is the exit point, meaning that that's where the energy is going to be expressed. And Uranus is radical change, awakenings, okay? And this is not of your choosing. Of course, it could be of your choosing. Maybe you believed something, religion or politics wise, and something happened that just blew your mind, and now you don't know what to do. You might want to change sides, but you don't know what to think now. Okay, so you're going to have to speak about how you truly feel instead of following the masses. Okay, be brave and speak your truth. The Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity. It's also about recognition and cognition. Okay, acknowledging the truth. Okay, so a lot of you guys, because of this situation, this tower moment that you had, this breakup or sorrow or trauma or loss, you're going to have to speak your truth about it and be brave. Okay, you need to find a way to express this and not express it in a violent, aggressive way. Five of Swords, yeah, somebody threw some power trips at you. This is projection, this is manipulation. This is someone definitely coming from a place of fear and trying to take your energy. They're fucking with you. Manipulating you. But like I was saying, you recognize that you need to come from a place of compassion. Okay, that is the only way. That is the only way good's going to conquer evil, is you have to be good. Okay, now it's clear between compassion and fear, which is good and which is evil. What do you want to breed? Okay, what energy do you want to direct your attention to? What do you want to breed? Remember now, we're creating, so you better be very careful about what you are speaking and what you are thinking, okay? So you also got the Fool card. So you need to trust that this moment, this tower moment, whatever happened, whatever authority structure, whatever made those walls crumble in this tower of yours is for the best. This tower had faulty foundations, okay? So it's been broken down. And this new moon in Capricorn, it's at 0 degrees, 0 point, just like the Fool energy. This is a brand new cycle, okay? Something is done, something is over, it's been obliterated, it is no more. I'm not sure if it's this projection issues. I'm not sure if this is that when that person came from that place of fear. I'm not sure if it's an idea, if it's a relationship, if it is the physical manifestation of a loved one, okay, our bodies that might have been lost. You are moving through this, okay, with or without this person who tries to manipulate you. And what I feel from this manipulation here, it's like because they feel powerless. Therefore, they're scrambling for power over something. They have no control or power over themselves or over their lives. So they're attempting to control you, okay? And when they do that, it makes them feel powerful, but we both know this is in the negative way, right? Coming from a place of fear will breed you negative energy, okay? And when you're trying to make somebody else fearful, you want them to join you, or you're jealous of them, or you want power over them, you're wanting them to join you in that negative energy. You're taking their energy. This is called sucky bitch. This is also called a narcissist. Basically, so you're probably going to be experiencing a lot of attacks. This looks like some kind of attack, energy attack on you. Okay, so at this moment you've experienced this, and this may have been some chaotic energy, and boy, I hate when it feels like that. But because you are coming from a place of love and you're trying to maintain that sense of, coming from a place of gratitude, you got to be grateful for being able to wake up every morning, okay? Being grateful for a clean slate. Happy New Year's, guys. Because we've got a outstanding New Year's coming. 2019 is going to be really big, okay? So don't get stuck up in that energy of everything went to shit or everything went to hell, okay? Because that breakdown is to make you think more clearly in what do you truly want? Where do you want to be by the end of the year, okay? New Moon in Capricorn, it's time to create some goals and some strategy to get you there. We are still creating the points on the map, okay, with these 0 point new moons. 15 degree new moons and these 0 point full moons. Oh boy, I totally got that confused, huh? Ugh. It's we're resetting some pins on the map of our life, creating. Okay, we ditched all the old programming, got rid of all the stuff that was given to us, and we've replaced it with what we've wanted. So we're in the process of creating. So there is somebody's been, like I was saying about, looking at this like a nightmare. You already know here, you recognize that you need to come from a place of love and that you can't stay in this kind of energy. However, this person that did project at you or tried to power trip you or was controlling, and I only say controlling now because we've got this card here, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, this is what the other person is in right now. Okay, and it's like they're losing their minds because they can't quite control themselves. Okay, sorry about that. I had a vendor come in. Happy New Year again. Happy New Year. Okay, so they're stuck here. And this is the reason why they projected, because it was like nightmarish to them. And they don't know how to process yet. They're about to be forced to process. And this in turn, they're thinking about also too the ways that they block themselves from entering the higher timeline by obsessive thoughts or negative thinking, reactionary judgments, instead of being attached to an outcome, instead of being okay with whatever outcome is happening. Okay, they're having a hard time accepting that this is for a higher good, and understandably so. How can something you love so much be taken from you? Well, so anyways, what I was talking about, them having control issues. Okay, and they're trying their best to control it. Oh, I didn't even finish talking about the nightmares. Some of you guys may be getting some dreams, some information while you sleep. You could be talking with people in your sleep, talking with people who have passed, or interacting with, or they're talking to you. Okay, but whatever it is, you're definitely getting some messages in your sleep. Happy New Year. So, and some of you guys are recognizing now, Mercury is going to be moving into Capricorn shortly here, but it's still in Scorpio. And one of the things it's encouraging is hidden talents. Now, a lot of you guys are starting to realize that you have some psychic gifts, or you're starting to think that something is hinky here. What's going on? What I've been getting is I need to practice my skills. So those of you who are finding that you have medium-like things happening, like you're waking up with messages, like I did this morning. This morning, I woke up, and before I can even think, oh shit, it's cold, I gotta get up and go to work, the first thing that popped into my head was that the lungs are filling up with nicotine. Okay, that's what I heard. And it was a neutral voice. It wasn't male, it wasn't female. It was like from my own consciousness. So I know it was basically like my intuition, or it's a message that I previously received that's been processed, and now I'm getting it because it's time. And while I heard that, I saw a picture, not of the lungs, but of the intestines, and basically it looked like there was this black sludge that was being drained out of it. So I'm feeling like, well, maybe this is the opportunity. Whatever transits are coming up is going to make it easier for me to harness my willpower, and I can quit smoking just like everybody else. Oh, and by the way, don't be worried if you haven't made a New Year's resolution yet. You are going to get a chance to come up with something. You don't have to make a New Year's resolution on New Year's, okay? It's going to be New Year all year. So, but here in this first week, a lot of us are going to decide what we want to do new for the New Year's, okay? So I'm getting the downloads that I got to quit smoking. Okay, so wish me luck because I'm wishing you guys luck. I know you got the willpower to do it, and so do I. I just got to do it and get some control over myself. The Emperor. The Emperor is an achiever. The Emperor is the picture of stability. He's power and he's authority. And he runs and controls his empire. So this person, the partner who's having who's having these nightmares and it's making him come from a place of fear, is most likely going to decide to get control over that. Okay, they've already been working on taming the triggers and changing the way that they think in terms of the law of attraction, you know, being okay with the outcome no matter what it is. Okay, they're trying to get control over their nightmares. Queen of Swords. Uh, some of us are feeling a little detached at the moment. This was maintaining distance and allowing this person to heal. And this level of detachment is not only being detached from whatever this tower moment was, but it's also about being detached as they're zooming with energy because they're in their mind. They've got all these thoughts going, and as we know, thoughts is energy, and you know, we can throw them and manifest, right? Okay, so this person is trying to get a handle on this so he doesn't manifest more of this. They're just starting to believe in the law of attraction, okay? And it's because of you, because of your independence, because of you going after what you want and cutting out all the bullshit, you know. You're getting down to the bare bones. It needs to be done. I'm not going to pity you, but at the same time, I'm going to allow you to heal and still be here and love you. Okay, so transform my butterfly as I have transformed. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I felt like saying that. They make me say weird stuff sometimes. I think I've told you guys about this already. So the Mars and Aries got me the other day. Everybody, I felt like I was getting drained dry, which was actually in the horoscope too. And this one girl came in and she was kind of neutral, and I just went, "Rah!" and then a couple hours later, I ended up sending her a couple of messages profusely apologizing that she just happened to come in, and because she was neutral, I think I just unloaded all that all that energy that I'd absorbed from other people. Yeah, I need to check that. I need to make sure I stay more grounded. Okay, working out, some kind of health routine. This is good fortune, okay? And this is due to excellent management. So it looks like you might be getting some recognition here. Oh, with the Ace of Swords and Strength card too, this also applies in your work. So whatever you do for a living, you might be getting some recognition. People might be admiring you. They might be recognizing you as an authority, or you might be getting a lot of business, so you can't be afraid to fail. This is what you've asked for, okay? Ask, believe, receive time. And I'm going to end that there because I talked too much already. 23 minutes. All right, guys, I'm working on it. I swear to God, it's Capricorn season. I'm going to work on that, making it a little bit shorter. Okay, and this might not be the deck that I need to pull from. This is the third time, so it's the fourth time. Whoa, did you see that? It like literally jumped up and then landed back in the deck. Okay, this is the fourth time, fourth and final time. If nothing, then this is not my deck. Not my deck. Alright, let's try this one. The Hawaiian Healing Intentions. Maybe I can get a couple cards out of that. Just one. Thank you. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't even tell you my eyes are blurry again. That's how, you know, I was telling you guys the other day I was getting the energy downloads, the psychic downloads, and today, yep, I'm blinded. Really, really blurry. Malie, calm. When you listen to the quiet, you capture the breath of life. Ha. There is power and lessons in tranquility. Close your eyes for clarity. Use your intuition to seek guidance. Okay, well, like I was saying, try to stay grounded. Do what you can to express this energy or any angst or frustration in healthy ways, like such as like making love instead of fighting, or going to work in the garden when you feel yourself getting upset. Think about why you're really upset. Are you upset at this person? Are you upset at the situation? Or are you upset because you're powerless in the situation? Or are you worried about something? Are you worried about lack of something? That's fear. Okay, guys. Happy New Year.